This is a reproductive system. We're going to start with the male. And with the male, we're going to look on the outside first at the testes. So on this model, we've got a couple different things here. I'm going to take this off. This is the testes. The testes are housed in skin called the scrotum that pulls away from the body. The testes, this is another model of it. This is looking at it closer on the inside. It has a white layer on the outside called the tunica albuginea. I'm going to take it off. Inside of it you can see little chambers, and in those chambers, those are called lobules. The chamber itself is a lobule. The coil inside of that are the seminiferous tubules. So the seminiferous tubules, then we go to this coiled mass on the outside of it called the epididymis. Back in the testes, between our lobules is a wall called the septum. So they're like little chambers. The lobule is the chamber, the septum divides them, and inside are the seminiferous tubules. Out here is the seminiferous, the epididymis. Then it becomes the vas deferens, which is this purple cord. Then we come to the back, of the bladder. This is called the seminal vesicle. It's a gland. Now on this model, our urinary model, this gland here, this is a male, this is a seminal vesicle also on the back of the bladder. Then we start to look on the inside. On the inside, that seminal vesicle and vas deferens will end internally at the prostate gland, which is this gland here. You can see here's the urinary bladder of the male, and this is the urethra as it exits. The prostate gland surrounds the urethra. The gland below it is called the bulbourethra gland, which you can't really see on here, so I'm going to show it to you on this model instead. Here's the prostate gland. See this white little outline? That's the bulbourethra gland. It's tiny. Looks like a bulb. So that's right below the prostate gland. Off of the prostate gland, also this little line here is to show us the ejaculatory duct. That's part of this structure as well. This is the urethra again. Then if we look, all of this is the penis, and that is divided into the corpus cavernosum and the corpus spongiosum. The cavernosum is the kind of cavernous area that fills with blood for an erection. The spongiosum is what the urethra travels through. The end of the penis is the head, and that's called the glans penis. Now the outside of it is covered with skin called prepuce, which you would call foreskin, but in anatomical terms it's called the prepuce. And if you have a circumcision, that's what's removed. Then with the urinary or urethra exiting, the hole it exits is called the external urethral orifice. That's the male. Stop.